expand your minds and make you all think. Well, we started a little early today because I got to get back on the road and get things going today. But I want to talk to you guys about the art of guarding your energy, how important these things are. What if I told you that it is possible to protect your energy so completely that even though the most toxic environment, chaotic situations, or negative people cannot touch it? See, most people live unaware of their own state of being, unconscious of the immense power they hold within themselves. Have you ever woken up feeling drained as if something unseen had stolen your strength in the night? Or walked into a room and instantly felt heavy, anxious, or unsettled without anyone even saying a word? That's because energy speaks louder than words. Energy is contagious. Every thought you think, every, emotion you hold, every word spoken, and every interaction you engage in is an exchange of energy. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly absorbing and projecting energy. Understand that. Like when you understand this, you'll realize it's something deeper. Nothing can affect you or affect your energy without your permission. Those things that drained, low, or anxious feelings you sometimes carry might not even be yours. It could be energy you've unknowingly allowed in, just from people. You know, Even science, like it tells us everything in the universe is energy. Physics have proven that what we perceive as solid matter is actually energy vibrating at different frequencies, you know, and that the human body actually emits the electromagnetic fields, and the heart alone produces a field measurable up to several feet from the body, and brain waves. It radiates subtle but detectable signals into your environment. When you enter a room or interact with others, these fields overlap, influencing and affecting one another. This is why you can feel, off around certain people or energized by others. It's why a tense room feels heavy even before anyone even speaks. So when you enter into a room, understand that environment gets affected. If you don't master your own energy state, the environment and people around you, they'll do it for you. Even philosophy, the power of the inner world. Philosophers have long taught us that the importance of self-mastery. The Epictetus of the Stoic philosophers said, London, you're knocking my stuff over, buddy. Dude. Sorry, guys, my dog. Anyways, this is what they said. They said that we are disturbing not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts and what happens, how we think about those situations. This teaching reveals that your inner world determines your reality. You can walk through storms, conflict, or chaos. Good morning to those who've joined. But without internal disturbance, when you learn to build your authority over your mind and emotions, it's not just the environment that dictates your energy, it's your relationship with it. Even many spiritual traditions speak of energetic sovereignty and the ability to stay aligned. They talk with the highest state of beings regardless of external influences. Mystics and the sage understood that the aura, your energy field, can strengthen through practices like meditation, prayer, mindfulness, breath work, and conscious intentions. See, when you become the guardian of your own energy, you reclaim your power. Energy moves where attention goes. And if you give your attention to gossip, to drama, to toxic situations, you give away your energy. But if you center your awareness within and hold peace and guard what you entertain in your mind. You build an impenetrable field around you. You are the only authority over your own energy. You know, even religion talks about the armor of the spirit. In religious teachings, this principle appears even in different forms, even in Christianity. Ephesians 6:11, it says, put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. You see, the armor is metaphor, and the devil's schemes is just the things that we do here in society. We are that yin and yang. See, you need to protect your spirit and the energy through faith, righteousness, and inner truth. Similarity to even Buddhism practitioners learn that, you know, equanimity and ability to remain balanced and undisturbed amidst life's inevitable fluctuations. Across all paths, the wisdom is clear. You do not have to absorb eternal negativity. It cannot affect you unless you allow it. Know your power. Know your strength. And if you've given your energy away, call it back. Say, I claim my energy. No one else has authority over it. Get to master your energy. You know, most people guard their money, their time, their possessions. And they guard these things way more carefully than they even guard their energy. But yet, energy is what creates all these things, because nothing is solid until focused on, and everything is of energy. So doesn't it make sense that of all things that you would want to put your focus on protecting your energy? What if your energy is the most precious asset you've got? Because everything in your life flows from it. Your health, your thoughts, your mood, your creativity, your relationships. And when you become mindful of your energetic state, you stop allowing people to take what they haven't been given permission to take. That's how we get sensitive and feel rejected, because we gave our power away. We gave our energy away. We let them ding, 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 play with the energy. Don't do that. Don't allow people to do that. And if you're doing that to people, stop. What are you doing? You're now a part of the Great Divide, the biggest problem we've got in this existence. Humanity has been divided for so long, yet we are still part of the one consciousness. We need to wake up and pay attention. What are we standing with? Really? Pay attention. When you become mindful of your energy state, you stop allowing people to take what they haven't been given permission to. See, you choose what your thoughts to entertain, knowing each one shapes your vibration. You recognize that energy cannot be taken, only given. So claim your energy back. No one has the right to touch it unless you grant it. Learn to hold your field steady. Walk through the chaos without absorbing it, and exist in peace while the world swirls around you. That is true power. Stand. You know, be that strong tower in the midst of the chaos. You know, if you're one of those people you've given your power to people, then do this. I reclaim my power. And I take back any power that I've given knowingly and unknowingly. And I ask this power to be restored in my body, and you are not allowed to leave unless I give you permission. You are mine, and I guard and hold you, and may I protect you. I call my energy all back. I release the chains of those who think they have the right to mold and control me and tell me what I can and cannot do. I release the molds of the hands that walk in fear. Much love, people. Make sure you do one thing toward your dreams every single day. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter. That you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Nice yurt, huh? Not a yurt. I am in a converted bus. All right. Peace and love. See you guys tomorrow.